Hello and welcome one and all back to Hell's Paradise, this time episode 2. At the end of the first episode, I said that things felt like they were starting a little slow, and I still stand by that. However, with that slow start, I feel like we learned some things that you might not typically learn in an opening episode. We already know a fair bit about our main character Gabimaru, where he's from, what his motivations are, and what he needs to be doing going forward. If anything, the person that we could stand to learn some more about is Sagiri, but I'm sure that will come in time, right? I definitely feel like I had another comment or two that I wanted to make, however, I'm fairly tired and I have forgotten them. But I won't forget to shill. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Believe it or not, engaging with a video like that, especially on a small channel like mine, can sometimes do a ton for its success. And now we can continue with the adventure. Okay. Why? Clean cut, I guess. Jeez. This show can be bloody. How? I don't think that's how biology... It's fine. Suspend your disbelief. Brilliant work, Frolwyn. Of course. Oh, heck no. What is this? Yo, if my fear manifested like that, I'd be an absolute basket case. Dear Lord. That was some Jujutsu Kaisen Zero nonsense there. You should stop whatever it is you're doing that's allowing this to happen. That's what you should do. Boy, as much as I wish my parents had more money, I'm glad that they weren't in any way like famous or well-renowned, because yeah, no, that's kind of what she's experiencing here, is being the child of a... It's not just successful, it's like someone who's well-known, well-regarded, and respected. Like, when you have a, you know, just for simplicity's sake, we'll just call it a famous parent. When you have a famous parent, or even like a famous older sibling, that can sometimes wreak havoc on your ability to have self-confidence and self-esteem. And that's kind of what she's exhibiting here. And it's made clearer by the fact that, you know, she keeps saying, you know, like my father. I wonder if that's going to be like kind of her character arc, is realizing that she needs to be her own person. She can't just be living in her father's shadow for her entire career and life. You know what I mean? Screening and choosing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're not just going straight to the island. Looks like we've got some bureaucracy to get through for... Oh, these criminals. I mean, I guess you'd expect them to be somewhat rowdy, right? Wow, there is a giant in the back row. In the form of this certificate, which none of you can read because we have you all blindfolded. That's... Wait, is this just how she goes through life? Just imagining herself, like, beheading random people? Rude. Can you stop for like a minute? My word. Okay. This is fascinating. My intro might have kind of sucked this episode, but I believe I got out that I was curious to learn more about Sagiri. And it looks like we're getting that. Oh no. He's an anti-masker. Ugh. Oh, he's still alive. Oh no. I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Really? Gabimaru got the lowdown. Did you not? He's trying to sell it to him. Good luck, buddy. Gonna need a crit success on that persuasion check. Who's this kid? See, I have like the opposite question. If I find the elixir there, am I allowed to take some for myself? Because that'd be about the only way you could get me to go at this rate. Okay. I don't know why you would say that when you're surrounded by, like, very ostensibly trained swordsmen. What an idiot. Wow, okay, so I didn't realize the back row has a veritable giant and then like a literal giant. I only noticed the literal giant previously, but the guy next to him also seems to be pretty huge in his own right. Wait, what? Oh, so you also have to play bodyguard. That sucks. Oh, that's a real tough deal. I was gonna say, I thought that Sagiri told us that there was only gonna be 11 allowed to go, I think it was. And this definitely seems like more than that. Oh, I like you. Oh, I like this character. Oh, you're fun. You are fun. Well, I think it was fair to assume that not all of these folks were going to be as up to the challenge as Gabimaru is. I wonder if any of them would try to take this opportunity in the commotion to take out one of the Asaimon. Probably not, right? I'm not seeing anyone in this kerfuffle that I find as interesting as the first guy. Yes, tell us more. I want to hear about these. Yes! Tell me more about this guy. Let a group of bandits. Okay. He's fun, I guess. How dumb must you be to decide to pick a fight with this guy? Like, you're lucky he's just laying there chilling, because he could roll over and crush you by accident. Oh god. What's he? Thanks, bud. This is exactly what someone struggling with self-esteem needs. What? This is one of those things that I never really got, is when there's a character in anime who's bullied as a child because their parent is some kind of like mob boss, or in this case, executioner, or just, you know, basically some form of very well-known and largely feared, dangerous person. Like, I get kids are stupid, but would you not be afraid of this person? Why would you go out of your way to bully specifically that kid? That just seems so incredibly dumb, even for a kid. Oh my word. Speaking of dumb. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to take her sword. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. She's a woman. That means I can overpower her. Even though she has a sword and my hands are literally tied. Okay. She hesitated, but she did it. These fools literally ran into their death. Why is she naked? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, he's just warning him. Yo, Gabimaru's giving him 3 whole chances. He's going baseball rules. He is such an interesting character. Be afraid. Oh my. Regular attacks with such force that it tears the flesh apart. You know, I saw him lunging forward with his teeth bared, but I still was not expecting him to actually rip someone's throat apart like that. Again, one of those times where it's like, you see this happening, you really want to be next? I hope the guards realize just how useless they would be if he decided that he wanted to kill all of them. That blonde girl, I think, also hasn't moved since the start of this, by the way. I'll say. This is so cool. And he's taking some time while everyone's just stun locked to wash the blood off of him. Okay, well that's just a lie. Alright, so that was episode 2 of Hell's Paradise. I guess easiest thing out of the way first, that brawl that was transpiring, while it was just the kind of no-name NPCs that were taking part, it was sort of whatever, but once Gabimaru got involved, his part of that sequence was super cool to see. Super, as was said by the characters in the show, brutal. Though arguably also a little unsettling. Speaking of unsettling, I think I was very clearly disturbed by the visuals that we were seeing to kind of accompany the inner turmoil that Sagiri was going through. And while I certainly commented on how much I disliked those visuals, I don't think I commented on just how effective they were and how well done they were in terms of just the details on how they looked. As for the mental side of what these visuals actually mean, I touched on the insecurity aspect of it at the beginning of the episode when we were first getting this kind of insight into Sagiri as a character, and I think a little bit as well as it was kind of continuing throughout the episode. But beyond just this feeling of inadequacy that she was experiencing, it's also, there's more to it than that, right? We're seeing that there is a greater questioning of the self happening here when it comes to how do you deal with the fact that you are killing someone. Sagiri was of the belief that fear was kind of the primary motivating factor and emotion behind what was holding her back and what she needed to overcome. But then through some incredibly well executed, in my opinion, expressions of personal belief from Gabimaru, and then an immediate recognition from Sagiri that this perspective was drastically different from her own, and to take that and immediately start grappling with what that might mean for how she should be potentially viewing things differently. I don't know. A lot of what I was seeing here makes me really excited to continue with this series, I guess is just the easiest way to sum it all up. Not only did I feel incredibly satisfied from this episode, but I think that despite being a bit tired, I was able to yap pretty well throughout, so I hope I was still able to provide you with some good entertainment. With all that being said, I think that is about enough yapping from me for this episode, so let's go ahead and end it here. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.